You know this is for you because you've been dealing with spiritual warfare. Oh, great. Spiritual warfare. Chaos. Your ex. Maybe even your exes. Okay, and this can be family, friends, old co-workers, people you have cut out, X'd out of your life. They're mad. They are mad, they are salty, they are miserable, and they are sending or have been sending negative energy your way, evil eyeing you, even watching you. I've seen 7 of Swords in my third eye, okay? They have been so salty because you are leveling up. You could be seeing 111, 1111, 1s and 7s, 444 as well, and 3s. So you're expanding and you're very creative. Also 8s. 808. They are mad because you are expanding. You're getting this new beginning. You're leveling up. You're releasing the past. You're releasing the pain. And they can't come with you. You are getting something. And chances are, if you're hearing this, you already know this. You are getting an increase because of your work, whatever you do. And you're reaping some sort of reward for your work, your inner work, okay? This is in the form of a new opportunity. As long as you take it and you go with it, you run with it, you don't look back. And so they're trying to stop you. If you saw the last message that I put out, you already know. This is an attack on your finances, on your love life, on the way you take care of yourself, so self-care. You know, not wanting you to take care of yourself, get up every day, get ready, be motivated, not have the energy, chaos around you so that you get overwhelmed, overstimulated, okay? And you could also be neurodivergent of some sort, even though, you know, everybody's different. But overstimulate you, overwhelm you, cause you to be extra tired, cause you to be sick, but cause you to not produce, feel good about yourself. And this is an attack on your creativity and your intuition, your third eye, your ability to discern. What I'm getting is you're blowing them out of the water. You're blowing them out of the water. And they're in that water in the first place to get your fish, your abundance. What is for you? And speaking of fish, which is Pisces, you are not only keeping things to yourself, as you should, continue to do so, and that's why they're watching so hard with a monocle or a magnifying glass. You're also very protected. You are. But you're also meant to see what is going on around you. Sometimes some spiritual warfare is allowed, or God allows this, your spirit team allows this, because you are meant to see where it is coming from. So the important thing for you now, if you have not already identified where it's coming from, you could need to take a step back or just observe, okay? Ask for it to be revealed to you. Pay attention. I, yesterday, said, oh, it took me a second to realize this is also spiritual warfare. It's coming from somebody else, because it's not only just me being slowed down, it's chaos. I casted it out. And I said a prayer for protection over me and my child and our environment, okay? You got children, pray over them too. Clean house, do what you need to do. And I had a dream last night confirming, and it literally replayed what I did in here when I sent that spirit back, because I'm sick of this person. I sent it back. Usually I'll send it out for transmutation, make it positive. No, I sent that back and prayed for the protection, and I casted it away. I sent it out and I rebuked it. And in the dream, it showed me, and the person that it came from, that person was in my home, and I sent them out. I told them to get out. And by the time I saw them, realized, and just as it was in person, it showed me in the dream. There was one more thing that happened. I don't remember what it was. There was one more. It was the last straw that made me realize, oh, this is chaotic. This is not normal. And I sent it out. Right before I did also, I saw, oh, when I approached this person, they're naked in the same room with my child. So they were getting real comfortable. And that's why also, pray over your children, your loved ones, whoever you have protection over as well. Whoever you have responsibility over. But I truly feel that this is spiritual warfare, interference from more than one person. More than one person wants you to change. Here's the thing. They want you to be overwhelmed. And so they want you to either overwork yourself, be overwhelmed, be too tired to produce, or not move at all. Okay? So it's very important for you to stay balanced. Regardless, they do not want you to be able to move forward, to produce. They want you to lose motivation, especially when you get this opportunity, this divine opportunity. It is on time, it's in divine timing, and it is for you to carry it out. Okay? There's no delay. You got to be diligent. And as for me, one of the main person who sent this to me, they're literally about to go to jail. Like tomorrow. So it's last minute stuff. Like, come on now. You should know by now. We should know by now. Judgment Day has already been here. And now we're in the after effects. So there's something here about sweet, sweet victory. Delicious. So let's see, look, at the bottom of this was already generation. What was this trying to slip out? Go the distance, blossoming abundance. I'm so very glad to be here. I'm so very glad to have you with me. 800 of y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate having you here. Now, some other messages I got. Oh. Some other message. I was literally, oh my gosh. Wish I would have said it first. One of the messages I got before I even started recording was your name, or you could be very related to something dealing with rain. So it could be in your name, or maybe when you cry, it rains. But you relate to rain in some way. Rain specifically, not other precipitation. Also, berries. Eating berries could be very good for you right now. Or darker colored fruits. So including, red grapes. But we have storm warning with to be fair. If you noticed, I had to look because it was stopping somewhere. So, yeah, there's a hindrance here. Storm warning with justice. Somebody really does not want you to get your justice. They don't want you to have what's rightfully yours. And see, I'm over here messing up my words. It's crazy. And to be fair, again, I said this person was going to jail. And I picked up on that too, so it could be similar with you, or you had to go to court with this person. But yes, the law. I just heard the law. Somebody could have wanted you to get involved in criminal activity as well. Somebody doesn't do things the right way here. But they don't want you to have this. Yeah. Even though it's rightfully yours, they feel like things should be handed to them, or that they're entitled to something. Whoever it is that has been trying to block you or be a hindrance to you in your life, they feel like it's not fair that you get what's rightfully yours. But you worked for it. I can say that right now, you worked for this. You do deserve it. So, hey, I'm letting y'all know right now. If somebody's sitting here trying to tell you or make you feel like you don't deserve this, you don't deserve to be happy, how come you trying to make you feel bad for getting your justice, for getting what you deserve, for getting your blessings, please don't listen to them. Tune them the F out. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel with regeneration. Some of you could work with this angel a lot. Yeah. You know what though? What I'm getting, this is throat chakra here. This person is speaking negative things on you. Trying to put bad on you and your blessings so that you don't prosper. But you are. And whoever you are, again, you could have casted this away. But you are much stronger than them. They are not that big that they think they are. Honestly, I don't even know why they think they could try this. We have 38 and then 39. 46 twice here. Somebody could be 46. 46 with the thinking man and then regeneration. Yeah, definitely balance and attack on your home, your residence, your actual place of residence and your inner self. I just got a frequency change right now. Somebody is really trying to tune into you. I remember I was just in the kitchen and I said, I feel so happy right now. I feel so good. And I literally felt something negative within me. Like whoever it is, they really do not want you to be happy. This was rest and rejuvenation. Yeah. Again, they're trying to make you feel overwhelmed in order to stagnate you. They want you to work extra hard. And you don't need to. At least not anymore. No place like home, adjacent possibilities. Again, no place like home, your inner self. Because you being in your authentic energy is what's bringing these opportunities to you. Because you have done a lot of inner work on yourself, finding who you are, knowing what you're supposed to do, learning your lessons, finding your self-worth, your own confidence. Doing the work to be King and Queen of Wands, whether you're more masculine or feminine, whichever one you resonate with more, because there's balance here. And I kind of wanted to capture that with, everything between the dark. It's actually darker in person, but dark lipstick and, some dark colors here, but also with the white. Balance. And I'm also getting this message too, because of your balance, you have two sides of you, okay? You are very empathetic, you're kind, you're sweet, you are helpful too. I'm definitely picking up on some very helpful masculine energies that you would even just go out of your way just to be like, hey, here's the solution to this problem. And so that people think they can take advantage of you. So when they do things to you, one, they can't comprehend how protected you are, masculines and feminines here. But they also don't know that you are balanced. You're not a rug, you're not a pushover, you're not just going to keep giving and giving to people and they're siphoning your energy. You will put your foot down and you will cuss somebody out too if you need to. Envy. You're not playing around. Yeah, I'm also picking up on somebody who's approximately between the ages of 46 and 50. This here is the number 50. Garden in the gate. You definitely have built. Not only are you protected, but you've also built this hedge of protection around yourself. Your own safe haven here. This abundant place where you feel comfortable at. And that's also why they could also be attacking your home. We have 50, 20, and 30, so zeros. That's source. You really have unlimited potential. 10 is out here also. Yeah. And you're really starting from a clean slate here for this new beginning. That's why they're attacking your home too. Wherever you are, it's a safe haven. It's a very protected space. They want to attack as much as they can because they know. It's very weak though. Once you know what this is, whether you already casted it out, did what you need to do, or whatever, but once you identify a problem, it's done. You get it sorted, you get it figured out. Especially spiritual warfare though, you are so armored up with such refined armor as well, that if somebody even is trying to go to war with you, it's not even, like, people can do sneak attacks, and that's the most they can do. Once you know though, you're blowing it out of the water. For real. Yeah. And they want you to get messed up and get discombobulated so that you just mess some stuff up here. Yeah, look. Not for you. They want you to doubt yourself and be confused. They want you to feel like the path that you're going on and these doors that are opening for you, or the doors that you are opening, are not for you. They want you to feel this way. Wow. So here, these fell in an interesting way. We have 3 different messages. They all landed in reverse. This is very negative energy. But this fell on the floor. This is the past here. Appreciation. Appreciation in reverse. They want to discredit you. Like again, like you didn't earn this. Like you didn't work for this. They don't want you to have your flowers. Similar color to the ones that I'm wearing too. Magenta. This person is ungrateful and they don't know the value of hard, long, dedicated work. And that's why they don't have anything. There's multiple people though. I'm definitely picking up on, for some of you, ex-lovers. Romantically exchanging gifts and walking away in the reverse, both 27s. This connection definitely was done. It's over. There's no coming back. But especially because, and I'm picking this up from the 27, especially because they are so bitter and they have no forgiveness in them. They have a heavy resentment. It's almost as if they don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to get away without them receiving something. Again, that energy that I said before, you grew these ingredients to bake your own pie. And they're sitting here the whole time on your couch, laid up with kicking their feet up, looking over, sniffing. Hey, is it done yet? It smells good in there. That's going to be good when it's done. It sure is. Wouldn't you like to know what it tastes like? Shoot. The crazy thing is too, what I'm getting is, for some of you, you would have loved to bring them with you on this next phase of your journey, but they're not meant to be there. They don't know the value of anything. They would not appreciate it. They would mess it up. If you're getting a lot of money, they would have spent it all up on stupid stuff. Money falling out of your pocket, seemingly. They might even have sticky fingers too. Conniving energy. Looking at what you have, looking at your stuff. Eyeballing you like crazy. There's another message here though. Why is that so hard to pick up on? It's something that they really wanted to keep hidden, or it's like something that's right under your nose but you can't detect it. Let me get another card on that before I move on. Exchanging gifts and walking away in the reverse, please. What was this? The fates. They wanted you to walk away from what's yours. They wanted you to work to no end, to never receive your reward, for you to walk away from what is yours. A very miserable energy. Maybe I'm getting that this person feels like they have to work extra hard, even though they really don't. They cannot correctly evaluate what how much work is too much hard work. They don't know the value. They don't know. Yeah. And they definitely could have gossiped and slandered about you as well. On your business. On your business. Yeah. You know, I'm picking up a restaurant here. Truth be told, soulmates. These were in reverse too. 1441, and then that one's 24. Truth be told, soulmates, and again, this is the past. They wanted you to not feel worthy. You know, I pity this person. I almost feel bad. Because you know, everything that they wanted you to feel is because how they feel. They're tired, they're miserable, they feel like they can't create. They feel unworthy, undeserving, but at the same time, they don't want to work for it. They don't want to put the work in. And you had to work hard. I mean, sometimes this world really is survival of the fittest here. And you have to endure till the end. And you truly walked and followed in the steps of the Messiah in the Bible, you know, in Scripture, where that's what it represents. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And when you really walk in the truth, you go through those things. I'm not even gonna lie. There were times I felt like I went through worse stuff, you know. Sometimes even emotional pain is way harder than physical, but they really go hand in hand. Physical pain plays on the mental, and it all goes in with each other. It's like a cycle. They wanted you to feel unworthy of having people around, feeling isolated, but at the same time wanting to get close to you with the soulmates here. This person feels alone, they feel lonely. It's that energy of, oh, if I can't have it, neither can they. They wanted you to carry them with you. But at the same time, they would just take from you. And feel entitled to it, you know. Even steal from you, literally. And that's why you're protected from this person. This could definitely be family, this could be lovers, this could be anybody. You know who it's about though. Time for a nap and orphaned. In the reverse, yeah. Or orphaned, making you feel alone. Because that's how they feel. They feel tired. Did I say that? Because I was definitely thinking it. They feel tired. This person has some unresolved issues. They get tired easily. They just want to rest. Instead of earn for what they have. They have no sense of... Their ego is all messed up. Their sense of pride, but at the same time, they don't want to work for what they have. They have no appreciation for working for what you have. That it should just be given. You don't want to work for it. That's why they just want to take and mess up what you have. Especially because this person, they were close to you at one time. Whoever this is, they were close to you. They were around you a lot, or again, family, romantic, worked closely with you. Yeah, you're getting balanced out though. And again, with that blossoming abundance. Blossoming abundance. All the plants that you've grown and watered finally growing here for you. And you earned it. You worked for it. Very hard. To the point where if it's anybody who should feel tired, it's you. But they're the ones who feel drained because they're a vampire. And you are the light. And so you will always regenerate. Something about kissing butt. Maybe one of you said they can kiss my A. But that's what they want you to do too. All tied up. Yeah, they want you to be stuck here. But it's how they feel. And so I pity them. But don't feel bad for them. I just know if I pull out one of those other decks, this reading will be twice as long. So, let me see. Outcome and advice for collective as far as this goes. Being up on like a roller coaster here. You could have felt like you've been on a roller coaster in the past week. Look, cornucopia, chaos, and conflict. Yeah, again. So 1133. Okay, and you could, yeah. You could be seeing butterflies here, but yeah, I see the grapes too that I was talking about, and a whole bunch of like pumpkins. But shadow, something about shadows. So as your rewards are coming in, you got people trying to mess it up as it's coming in here. So that's why you could feel like you're on a roller coaster, because you feel so good about yourself and you're happy about these things. So you're partying one minute, and then the next minute is turmoil. It's chaos. Yeah, somebody is. So you could be sending out, I rebuke and I send back the spirit of chaos. Ooh, there's a face there. Watching. I don't know if you can see. It's very faint. There's a face there. Watching you like a hawk. Yeah. And they want to be a distraction. I keep getting all these different messages and getting off track and stuff, but, well, I'm not off track. Let's get that straight. But, you know what I mean. Yeah. Time. I see clocks and these flags here. They want you to waste time. So as you're getting your rewards, and that's why you can feel you're on a roller coaster. That's what I was saying. And they want you to feel alone. Like you don't have anybody. Like you don't have any supporting you. They want you to feel, because this is a zebra with the skin of a giraffe. They want you to like fall apart, feeling like you have nobody. You don't know who you are. And as I just keep explaining this, it almost makes me sad, because this is how they feel. And that could be the hard part, you know that people, they go through stuff and that's why they are the way they are. But at the same time, you can't be sitting around feeling sorry for anybody. Because we all go through crap, We all have our own stuff and we work through it. We don't complain. We get on with it and we deal with it. And some people think that they're an exception. Or that they're the only ones who go through stuff. It's like, what makes you think that? Yeah, and use your intuition. Yeah. Use your power. You have the authority to remove this spirit here. Use it. Use it. You walk the walk. You have walked the walk here. You have the authority to remove this. But again, they're going to be revealed to you spiritually who it is that's sending this your way if you don't already know. Because you already know. You have good things coming in. So don't let them, stay balanced. Stay balanced at this time. Do not let them feel like things are falling apart, because everything is really falling together. Right into place. Things were lined up for you perfectly for this moment. They're the ones having chaos in their life and conflict and going through crap, and that's why they want you to feel like you're going through it. Yeah. Victor on the bottom. So, also caring connections. Yeah, because you're not alone. You have people around you who care about you and love you. You really do. And you're about to have more support coming in, too. Yeah, I heard wait on it. Just wait on it. What's this peeking out here? With action. Yeah, they want you to be out of balance with how much action to take. You know, they want you to be overwhelmed so that you don't work, you don't take care of yourself, you're not diligent in whatever this is, something about your craft. Whatever your craft is, they don't want you to do it. Look, never-ending story, drama, chaos, feel like things are messed up. Yeah. Be consistent. Be consistent. Cast these people away. I was going to say another word here. Just keep looking forward. I hope this was helpful. I appreciate all the support, the likes, the comments, the subscribes. If you want a reading here, make sure to check out the link in the description. There's a few of them. I also do, I don't know why I'm sitting here shuffling. I also do dream interpretations. So if you have a dream, you don't know what it means, you know it's important, you can check that link out in the description too. So congratulations, y'all. Congratulations. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.